My rotator cuff muscles have to stabilize my shoulder.
A new holistic health and fitness pilot program on Fort Sill has just begun. And receiving feedback from participants and leaders, this program could have a bright future here on Fort Sill and even throughout the entire Army.
So for this week, we're conducting the Performance Enhancement Foundation course. The intent of the course is to educate our first-line leaders, those that interact with soldiers on a day-to-day basis, so that they can take it back to their organization and implement training plans to prepare not only for the new Army Combat Fitness Test, but also for their individual missions for their units.
Starting with a week-long Performance Enhancement Foundation course, soldiers attending and their units will then be tracked and studied for the next 4 months to determine program effectiveness. Following the week-long Foundations course, baseline assessments for the participants' entire units will be gathered, ranging from scores on the Army Combat Fitness Test to injury rates and profiles.
The thing with the Army is there's a lot of myths out there, and there's a lot of, well, this is the way I was brought up, this is the way I've always done it, or people just associate being a good soldier with doing certain things that aren't necessarily true. So what the point of this course is to try to open their eyes to, hey, what goals are you working towards, and then how do you actually get there? Just going out and running 5, 6, 10, 20 miles a day doesn't translate to the downrange goals and mission that you're going to have.
It's about time we have something like this. Majority of our injuries has been how we approach physical fitness training. Our idea of being physically fit is to do it harder, where it's not. It's more science than it is just to get out there and run people to the ground.
Avoiding injury is obviously something on everyone's mind to improve readiness. But this course encompassed far more.
What we're going to talk about today is motivation.
From self-motivation to sleep, from stretching to nutrition. All with the goal of passing on that information to improve the overall force and create an environment where soldiers take a holistic approach to health and fitness.
So this program nests pretty neatly with the Army's holistic health and fitness program, so that they can go back to their units and propagate this information as leaders, so that ultimately our readiness is increased because everyone's fitter, everyone understands fitness principles a little better, everyone understands nutrition better, overweights are reduced, injuries are reduced, and people are just able to perform their combat mission a little more efficiently.
Results of this study will be provided to Major General Schaffner, the Fire Center of Excellence and Fort Sill Commanding General, for review, with the overall goal being to implement locally as a standardized program of instruction, as this program could ultimately have a positive impact on the entire Army. I'm Daniel Malta, Fort Sill Public Affairs.